What's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are good. So guys, in this video I'm going to be answering a question. Someone actually asked me what particular time frame can one actually use to trade this or this my setup. Okay, which time frame exactly can we actually use? Sometimes you see me using it on 4 hours time frame. Sometimes you see me also using it on 1 hour time frame. So maybe the person is actually confused whether you can actually use it on maybe a higher time frame or a lower time frame or anything like that. So that is exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. The best time frame for me to use these setups. Okay, maybe support and resistance setup, trend line setup, trending setup, trending market setup, or trend reversal setup, right? So remember, all these things, I've reviewed a lot of things in this channel. So if you have not watched the previous videos on all these setups and some advanced concepts of support and resistance or trending markets, you can check the previous videos so that you'll be able to follow up the series or follow up my setup, right? All right, so having said that, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to like my videos. Okay, don't forget to like the videos. It encourages me to create more content like this, okay, to help you in this journey, right? So basically in the previous video I shared this setup with you guys, and you guys can see, if you watch the previous video, just a video before this one, I actually explained this particular setup, and you can see the price plays out massively well, and even still playing out, because I'm just seeing a retest, like I just saw a pullback before. The price might likely push more to the upside, even though we are having a double top right here. Okay, even though we are having double top right here, so the price is likely going to continue pushing up, unless if I check back and see if this double top is actually forming maybe somewhere, maybe at support or resistance, anything like that, which eventually I'm seeing something like this anyway. You can see this is a level. Okay, this is an important level, so it might actually reverse the price, right? So look at what I'm saying. We have this level as resistance, 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 resistance. Okay, resistance, resistance. So you can see that is a good a valid level. You see what I'm talking about and what I've been sharing with you guys. You don't just see double top at the middle of nowhere and you want to trade. Okay, once I observed this, I was able to check back and see if this double top that I just observed current, this is the current price action. You can see the price is moving right now. So if you look here, the price have been pushing up because of the pattern I explained already, okay, in the previous video. So you can watch the previous video to get this, but simply this is the head and shoulders pattern forming on support level. So you push in this kind of trade, and as you are taking the trade, this is exactly what I'm explaining to you guys. So okay, when the price is about to reverse, most time the price will give you a signal by creating a pattern, a reversal pattern, right? So assuming you follow up and you enter this trade on that is on head and shoulders pattern, by now you see this double top pattern, which means this particular movement here could not break the previous one, forming this double top. You'll be able to check, where is this double top forming? Do we have any maybe area, maybe resistance level or support level here? So you just check back. That's exactly what I did now. I have to check back and see if there is an area here, and I discovered we had this level. Okay, you can see the price find difficult to break these levels, okay, which is resistance, and at this point it served as support, and this is the point we are having the price currently. So we want to see what exactly is the price going to do right now. You can see this level. So what we are going to look at is the price actually break out from the line, formed double top, and is testing the line again, right? So for me, because it's a kind of retest, okay, it's a kind of retest, the double top is not actually forming. Assuming say this is the line, okay, that's the point I would say, okay, take profits. It seems like the price is about to reverse, but the price have already broken the line, and is a kind of retesting the line again. So you can actually hold your trade because you can still push more to the upside. For instance, if you're on this trade, I'm just explaining something here. All right, so back to the video. Okay, back to the video. The question is, which time frame actually can one use to trade this setup? Now, the time frame you are going to be using is basically personal to you, right? It depends on your trading style and your trading plan and the kind of trader you are. All right, so depending on your plan, okay. So now, but based on the setup, okay, based on the setup, this any setup I'm dropping in this channel, okay, can be traded with any that is any time frame, guys. Any setup I'm dropping here can be traded in any time frame, but I will tell you my personal time frame or the favorite time frame I use, right? So that you can try it out, and you can also set, take this setup also to other time frame. The only time frame I won't say that you should trade these setups maybe on 1 minute time frame or 5 minutes time frame, okay. But someone can actually still use it on 5 minutes time frame or something, but I don't trade it on 5 minutes time frame. I cannot trade it on 1 minute time frame. So most of the my setup, I trade them on 4 hours, 1 hour, or 15 minutes time frame, right? But now for 4 hours time frame, I use it basically when I want to use candlestick pattern to enter, which is I will drop in the next video, guys. So I will be dropping in the next video the my favorite candlestick and how I use them to enter trade on a higher time frame. So if I want to enter on 4 hours time frame, I use candlestick to confirm my entry, most time on 4 hours time frame, right? But if I want to enter on 1 hour and 15 minutes, I use pattern. So if you use my setup, so you should know that you are looking at entering your trade on 15 minutes, 1 hour, or 4 hours. But this is my favorite, this is what I use, okay. So but if you like, you can actually back test. That's why you have this trading view for you. You back test and see which time frame you actually feel comfortable trading the setup with, okay. So my kind of setup is not a setup I would, oh, you must trade it on 1 minute time, you must trade it on 1 hour time. No, this setup is a price action setup. So once you see it in any time frame and you are comfortable with the time frame, all right, then I think, as long as, for me, I have tested it on 1 minute and 5 minutes, I'm not comfortable. So if you actually back test and you feel like, okay, this is good, I love it on 1 minute time frame, I want to use it, good and fine. But I've already shared with you my own favorite time frame, or the time frame I use personally, which is 15 minutes time frame, 4 hours, which I said I use 4 hours if I want to enter with candlestick, which I don't think I've actually shown you how to enter your trade with candlestick pattern, and my favorite candlestick, which I said I'm going to be sharing with you in the next video, okay. So and I also use 1 hour time frame. Okay, so now if you look here, this is 15 minutes time frame, guys. But before then, I have to go to 4 hours time frame so that you know what actually happened, what we are looking out for, okay. So if you look closely now, okay, on this is Aussie dollar here. So if you look closely, we have this level, okay, which the price might actually push up to the level. Now we have this support level right here, okay. So if you look, okay, also currently, if you observe closely, we also have a level here. So possibly the price can actually reverse from this zone. This is another thing I'm seeing now. Okay, if you look here, we have this support level, we have this as a retest, which is still support. Now the price is there again. So now what I'm trying to share with you guys is not just this this thing now, that is support and resistance. You can have done this several times. So if you want to draw support and resistance, is something very simple. You can check my previous videos, or you can watch it in any YouTube channel. Okay, that's not exactly what I want to share with you now. Okay, so what we want to check out is time frame, that you can actually, how you can use other time, maybe 1 hour time frame, or 15 minutes, or even 30 minutes, any time frame you want to use, okay. So if you want to, for instance, why I said it works in all time frame, okay, apart from like 1 minute time frame or 5 minutes, which I say you can actually back test and check if it works for you. Now if you look here, we have this support level. So let's say you want to trade our support and resistance setup. Remember, I said this is a line we put in. I keep repeating these things, so don't hope in these lines, because you are the one who put in these lines, right? You put in these lines yourself. The price never know there's anything like this line, so you don't just expect the price to just touch the line and reverse and respect your line. You just put in the line based on the previous price action, what you saw the price doing, the swings the price are creating. Okay, the swing price creating as the price keep pushing up or down. So that's not a guarantee that once the price hit the line it reverses. That's the point I want to make. That is the concept here. In fact, that's the foundation of most of my setup, right? You need to understand that those lines you are drawing in, support line, resistance line, the price never knew that the price is there, the line is there. So you don't just draw the line and you trust the line 100% that whenever the price touch there you sell or you buy. No, that is a very big mistake. So you don't do that. What you need to do is that you draw in the line just to mark out some certain things. What I mean is to mark out places where the price find it difficult to break, or price break and retested, or price created swings, maybe swing high or swing low. You just want to be conscious of those places. All right, you as a trader to be conscious of those lines. So we have put in these lines. Okay, now we have to observe those lines. What are we actually doing? We want to see what is the price reaction to the line. It's not just the line. So if the price comes to the line, that is, for me, is not a signal. The price coming to the line is just like a wake-up call that I should wake up and observe my charts right now. So what I need to do is how does the price approach the line? That's the concept of all my setup. So if you have not even watched all my videos, if you hear this, you should know how my setup is being developed, or the foundation of my setup. So whenever you see lines, support lines or resistance lines, you don't just say, okay, the price is there. You need to know how the price approach the line. So now coming back to the time frame, now we have put in this line. Let's say you want to trade this support and resistance stuff, or trend line stuff. Let me see if we can pick okay, if you look here, we can actually connect these lines, that is putting our trend. Let me see if I can get an example with a trend line or something. Okay, so let me just focus on this around here, okay, so that we won't waste time on this video. Okay, so now if I switch to maybe 15 minutes time frame, okay, let's say I'm entering my trade on 15 minutes time frame. So whatever I'm going to be doing is to check what is the price doing around my zone. So let me just start from this one. Okay, now if you see the price break out from here because of the impulsive move, okay, I've explained this already. The price pushed down to this level. Okay, so when the price is coming down to this level, if you observe closely, the price is correcting, or the price is even coming down with structure. Because if you look, the price push from here, break here, which is what we expected, give us this bearish flag, okay, and continue pushing to the downside. So at this point, when the price is approaching our zone, now this is our level where we put in, okay, this is our level where we have our support or resistance, maybe now turning to support, but if you look back, it should be our support level or resistance, and this is our line. So we are not just paying attention to this line only. We want to see how is the price coming close to this line. So when the price is coming close to this line, what the price does is that the price created a swing low. Instead of pushing down massively this way, once the price is coming down this way, we are not actually taking this line serious again, okay, because the price can likely break and retest and keep going, okay, because of the nature of the price action towards the line, or because of the price reaction towards the line, right? But now, instead of doing that, the price decided to give us some pattern, okay, give us pattern right here. The price started correcting, or giving us those higher highs, higher lows, okay. So you can see the price doing this. So now that the price is correcting this way or creating this structure, that what do we have to do? We simply check what pattern exactly is the price creating towards this zone, so that we make sure that it's a reversal pattern. So if you connect this line right here this way and also connect this one, you can clearly see that we have our descending channel, which I've explained already in my previous video. So you can actually check it out if you have not watched the video. Now, descending channel we know is a reversal pattern, okay, to the upside. So, and I explained how to enter that trade on descending channel, right? Now, if you look at this descending channel, when the price hits from here, the price push and hits our level, we are not just entering trade. I said a lot of people are going to enter at this point. Many people are going to enter at this point using maybe candlestick pattern, right, at this point to enter. But what will happen? The price will push them in losses again after pushing up a bit. It will retest because they are not paying attention to the pattern the price is creating at this zone, right? So which is what we are interested in. We are not interested in support. We are not interested in resistance. We have to draw the line. We have to know how to place the line. But we are interested in how the price approaches the level and the pattern the price is creating towards the level. So now when the price break this zone, okay, created another low, what are we looking for now? Two ways to enter this trade, for instance. Now, if you look when the price comes to this zone, this level, then what we had is that the price, after creating a new low, push up again, then bounce back and could not break the previous low. So we are having a double bottom right here. Guys, I don't know whether you guys are paying attention. Now we have double bottom right there. Okay, we had a double bottom right there. So this is another signal. Oh, we are now reversing because this at this point, at this first swing low, when the channel is being created, the price created a new low which is lower than the first one. Then also here the price created a new low which is lower than this one. But now after a pullback or a retest to the channel, which is this particular retest right here, the price have to create another low somewhere here which is supposed to be lower than the previous one for the price to keep going down within the channel, right? The price have to keep creating these new lows. But what actually happened right here? What is it that happened here? The price failed to create a new low. The price failed at this point to create a new low. So this low now could not break the previous low. So which is actually a signal of, that is a reversal signal. So you had that double bottom pattern, okay, at that zone, which is a kind of signal of trend reversal, okay. That's the first pattern after seeing your channel, okay, after seeing your descending channel, which is the reversal pattern. Now you have your entry pattern, okay. Even when the price is still at this zone, you had your entry pattern, okay. But now the interesting or the most sweet thing about this setup now is that you are having two signal right here and their entry is just at the same place. Now if you are trading double bottom pattern, you know we are not entering just at this point. You know that we are not entering at the second touch, because the price can actually, after touching there, you think it's going to reverse and the price break and keep going to the downside, right? So you know where we enter. If you check my previous video on double top or double bottom, you know exactly that this is the point where we make our entry. This is the point we make our entry, right? This is the point, and the same point is the exact place we are still going to make entry if you are taking the trade based on the channel. Okay, if you are taking this trade based on channel, this is the point we enter. If you are taking the trade based on double top or double bottom, which is what we are looking at, double bottom, this is same place we enter. So we are going to be taking the trade at the same point, whether you are using channel or you are using double bottom. That's the point we enter our trade based on our setup. You can check out the channel setup or double bottom setup in the previous video, you are going to see this. Okay, I explained why we are entering here. Okay, now this is the point. So this is the most sweet part of this setup, having two confluences, having two signal, reversal signal, and you enter at the same point or at the same level. Okay, you enter at the same level. So if you still use, remember sometimes I put in the 50 EMA, which I have a moving average, which I've explained in the previous video. If you still put in your moving average, you still see you have your entry at the same zone after the breakout from the EMA. But now you see why sometimes indicator is not that perfect or good, because you could have entered, though it's almost the same place. This is the point you could have entered your trade after closing of this candlestick. So the same place, if you want to use indicator after the breakout from the indicator, you can still enter your trade. Okay, but the point is that our entry point, major entry point using this particular pattern is just here. That's the point. That is the major thing we are considering. So this is the point you make entry using the descending channel and the double bottom. Okay, so now do you know that even after that, the price still created another reversal pattern at that point, at this zone? So if you miss entering with this double bottom or channel or descending channel, which is the reversal pattern after a breakout, you still have other opportunities to enter this trade. And remember, this is 15 minutes time frame, guys. Okay, so the most the interesting part of this strategy is that you can trade it on any time frame. So now if you look, the price actually created another pattern, which is still a reversal pattern. So if you look, the price pushed down this way, then retrace, created this low, then retrace and give us this higher low. Okay, because now this low is higher than this low. So you have this point 1, which you can call the shoulder, first shoulder, the head, and second shoulder. So this is a inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a reversal pattern, guys. Okay, this is a reversal pattern. So, and if you look closely, this is one of my best setup, guys. Not just because it's the head and shoulders pattern or inverse head and shoulders pattern, but this is a very important signal, which I might not just share. This is a very important signal. The way the head and shoulder pattern formed is a very important signal, right? This kind of head and shoulders pattern, you shouldn't play with this kind of head and shoulders pattern. I told you, you can actually trade. I think I even explained this when I was like giving you guys a breakdown of this head and shoulders pattern, the ones that are best, right? And the reason why they are the best. So for the fact you see double top, or you see head and shoulders pattern, or you see channel breakout, you don't just trade. There are some certain things you still need to check out on that breakout. Okay, that breakout, you can sometimes you can see something like this. Let me just share this using channel, because channel is more simpler or easier to see this kind of thing happen. Maybe you are seeing this kind of correction and you draw in your channel. You know, sometimes the price can actually break and you enter your trade and the price push down again and start correcting within that channel again to the downside. It happens. So you need to know the ones that are valid, the ones that you need to take. Okay, but basically if you get the concept of breakout and it's happening on a level, maybe support or resistance level, you are covered. Okay, you are covered. Well, more you go into this trading stuff, more you gain more experience, maybe why trading or why backtesting or why learning on YouTube, anywhere like this. So you still had this inverse head and shoulders pattern. So if you miss the entry using the channel and miss the entry using the double bottom right here, you can actually still take the trade with head and shoulders pattern to the upside. So that's basically for this one. So if you still like look back, or we shift backward to see what the price is doing, you still see this is 15 minutes time frame. You still have those double top, triple top, or anything like that still playing out well. So basically you can use any time frame at all. If you still look here, after a breakout from this, because of the impulsive move, you can see that have the price impulsively push up this way. So we are already expecting this breakout. So after a breakout, the price formed double top, and start coming down, are we taking this trade right here? We can actually check if there is any level, or maybe resistance level or support level at that zone. And if you look, I don't think there's any level there. So if you are taking this trade, it's like, for me, this setup is like 50-50 or something. So, and another reason why, if you want to take this setup, why you are likely going to be in profit, the reason is the price after creating this first move, retest, and as it's going back, you can see a lot of sellers in here. Though there's a kind of correction, the price are not actually pushing impulsively, created maybe some swing, that is swing low right here. So you can actually draw in your line and wait for a breakout. But for me, I don't trade this kind of stuff most time. Okay, basically I wait and make sure that I'm seeing this kind of pattern in my level. What I mean by my level, my zone, when I have my lines in place, maybe support lines or resistance lines or trend lines, anything like that. So it's, for me, it's more preferable. Like what is happening here. So after this double top, the price started pushing to the downside. Okay, correcting to the downside. Now as the price is going to the downside, you can see what the price is doing. The price is actually creating those lower lows, lower highs as the price is pushing down. So now the price is at my zone. Should I just enter this trade here? The answer is no. I keep explaining this. So now that's not the point. The point is not because the price is here. That's why I said if you are just paying attention to the line, the price will disappoint you because you put in the line yourself. I don't know how many times I will say this. The line is being put in here by you, not the price. So why do you think that the price will respect the line you put? So you need to see, you need to allow the price to show you or give you that signal that, oh, we are going to respect this line you put in. Okay, so if the price give you that signal, then you start, taking action or advantage of the line. So but if the price is not giving you any signal, you don't just jump in because you draw in line and you believe the price must reverse at that point or turn a kind of turn at that point. No, it doesn't work that way. So you can see the price coming down. You don't take your trade here, you just put in your line, which you have you look at the pattern the price is creating. You can also see that price creating this descending channel again. Okay, price also creating this channel to the downside. So once you see this price action down here, sorry, so seeing this price action down here, all you need to do is to put in your line. Okay, so when you put in your line, you simply wait for a breakout from the line, right? You wait for a breakout from the line, and possibly if the price is giving you maybe a pattern right here, so you are not entering here, the price actually break and keep going to the downside. Okay, the price retest that line and push to the downside. So you see more reason why this line is your stuff, it's your property, guys. It's not, I think this line is your property. So it's not like it's the price. So you see the price break out from the line. Some people will say, oh, the price have broken, we are selling now, anything like that. But what are you looking at? You are looking at the pattern, right? You are looking at the pattern the price is creating. When the price push up, the price actually bounce back again and boom to the upside. So you are looking at the breakout here. Okay, you are looking at the breakout. When the price break out from the line, that is the point you are going to be making entry. It's not just when the price is there. So this is 15 minutes time frame, and you can see you can still see those patterns because I've been using this on 1 hour, and I think I used it on 4 hours or something like that. So that's why I focused this particular video on 15 minutes time frame, so that you guys can see you can actually trade it basically on a lower time frame, on a higher time frame, anything like that. So it all depends on the ones that the time frame that is best suited, and for you, the kind of trader you are, or your trading style or plan, anything like that, and even your capital. Okay, your trading capital is also important when you are choosing time frame. So that's like not the most important thing to consider anyways, but you need to involve your trading capital when you are choosing time frame. You can't have a very small account that you are entering your trade on daily time frame. It's always going to affect you, no matter the strategy you are using. But you can actually test, and you see a strategy that works that way. You can even use $10 and you enter a trade on 1 hour on daily time frame. But I'm telling you, out of experience, if you have a very small account, maybe you are still growing your account, you have $100 account or something like that, you need to understand time frame. Okay, you don't just go with $100 account and you see double top or double bottom on a support level, everything I've explained here, the setup perfect on 1 week time frame or monthly time frame or even daily time frame, but you have a $100 account and you are entering the trade, any small pullback there, your money is gone. Any small pullback on that particular pattern you are seeing, it maybe can take your money. The price is playing out well, but the price don't just push up, right? Even as this price, after the breakout, the price don't just push way to the upside. You can see we had some pullback like this one. So assuming this thing happened on let's say you discover this setup on 1 week time frame, weekly time frame, or you discover even on daily time frame, and you are entering your trade, you have a very small account, guys. This kind of pullback, even after breaking out, okay, and this pullback happened, might cost your account or half of your account, which is not the kind of trader you want to be, risking almost 50% of your account or even 100% of your account. That's too bad. So you don't need to do that kind of mistake. So you still need to consider your trading capital when choosing time frame. Okay, so for me, the best time frame for this setup is 15, 1 hour and 4 hours. So in the next video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite candlestick pattern and how you can use this candlestick pattern to enter your trade on a higher time frame. Not even even when you are using a very small account, you can actually enter using candlestick on 4 hours time frame. Okay, 4 hours time frame or 1 hour time frame. Okay, so I'm not saying daily time frame. Daily time frame, you have to see if your balance can take some pullbacks, but candlestick is one of the basic entry strategy I use, okay, to get accurate entry. Like, what I mean by accurate entry or the best entries is when you are using it on a higher time frame, like 4 hours or daily time frame, you are likely going to push in and you will not have that lot of pullbacks, okay, before your trade start playing out. Okay, because most time we traders, we just want to enter a trade and boom, we are in profit and continue in profit. That's what we love, or that's what we like. We don't want to see those pullbacks and it start playing on our psychology to shift stop loss or to close or anything like that. So candlestick actually plays that role well, okay, though not all the time, but most of the time, okay. And that's what we are looking at. We are looking at high probability trade setup, right? So in the next video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite candlestick pattern and how I use them both on higher time frame, and also share with you why you should not use it on lower time frame or like 1 minute time frame or something like that. So but you can still, what I always say, I tell my traders all the time that, see, no matter what strategy you are using, you can be profitable. Even though you are trading 1 minute time frame with candlestick, you can be profitable. I've never criticized any strategy or any concept about trading. No matter what you trade, just be profitable. That's the most important thing. Just know what you are trading, know your setup, make sure it's working for you, and make money with it. If you use indicator, like sometimes you see when I start mentorship or with maybe a beginner or someone who have been trading but is having issue, first thing I would say, send your chart. You see a lot of people, if you see their chart, you won't even see any, you might not even see the main chart. You are just seeing a lot of indicators, a window 1, window 2, window 3, support, that is a trend line, moving averages, Bollinger Bands, all those things. So if it works for you, put in all those things. I don't care, as long as you are using it profitably. Put in all the indicators in the world. But for me, what I do is, because in my mentorship program, you have to do what I ask you to do. I have to make sure you trade like me, or you know my setup, or you actually become a better trader because you actually want to become a better trader. That's why you come for mentorship, right? So what I do is I will tell you, oh, please, these things are good, you can make money. But for me personally, I don't use this kind of chart. I don't trade this way. I just, first assignment, you clear your chart, make sure your chart is neat with no indicator at all. So that doesn't mean that the indicator doesn't work. This is just like a plus to the video. We just like a plus. Okay, this is just like a bonus tip to you guys. Now, indicators work, and I use them too. Support and resistance work, I use them too. Trend lines, different concepts, other block stuff, all those things, patterns, candlesticks, they works. People make money with those things, but not everybody. It won't work for everybody. For the fact it's working for Kingsley, it doesn't mean it will work with you, maybe if you use it, right? All you need to do is to put in the work and know the ones that is best for you, right? The only thing I always say to my traders is that no matter the strategy you are using, just try and know price action to some extent. Try and know some levels like support, like resistance, like trend lines, like patterns the price is creating, reversal patterns most especially. So if you know this, if you have this like this basic information about price action, you can now use any other strategy you want, any indicator you want. Having it at the back of your mind, those patterns and those price action setups, so that when you see them, if it's contradicting, if your indicator is contradicting that chart pattern or price action setup, you can actually think twice. But when your indicator is in confluence or having this they are just basically saying the same thing, then you have more confluence to enter your trade using that your strategy. Okay, so that's that for this video. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share and subscribe if you are new to this channel. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.